Hi beautiful humans, my name is Rebecca Crow and welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is my first new video, so please bear with me with the editing and the lighting, etc. This isn't my choice of wallpaper, I promise, but enjoy this first video and there's plenty more to come. Hi beautiful humans, I'm here to talk to you about today, which is a very important day for myself, for women worldwide, and generally for the whole human race. It is International Women's Day. International Women's Day is celebrated on March 8th every year worldwide, but it hasn't always been that way. The first National Women's Day was marked by the Socialist Party of America. This was in 1909, so 2 years before the first International Women's Day. The very first International Women's Day was in 1911, although it was only observed in Switzerland, Germany, Denmark, and Austria. Not good enough, guys. International Women's Day was made globally official in 1975 by the UN. Yes! Although things have gotten better since then, we still have a fucking long way to go. Now, the number one remark I hear about International Women's Day from people who aren't feminists is, when's International Men's Day? Well, actually, it's on November the 19th, so if you had a quick Google, you would know that. International Men's Day isn't officially marked by the UN, but it is recognised globally, and it's about more things like men's health and gender roles, and generally being a good human. So, International Women's Day is celebrated in different ways all around the world. Here in the UK, we don't have any particular kind of traditions, however, it is rooted very heavily in protesting and campaigning for women's rights. So usually there's a protest or a march or some sort of campaign begins on International Women's Day on March the 8th. In China, women are supposed to be given a half day at work on International Women's Day. This doesn't always happen though. In Italy, women are given a bunch of mimosa blossoms. That's flowers, not the drink, unfortunately. But it's a really nice way to appreciate the women in your life. And in the US, the whole month of March is Women's History Month, so fuck yes. Now, seriously, why do we need International Women's Day? Well, let me fucking tell you. In the UK, in the last year, 138,000 girls missed days of school because they can't afford products for their periods. Are you fucking serious? In the UK, women on average are paid 18.4% less than their male counterparts for the same roles. What fucking year is it, guys? Of all the human beings that approach the service from that rape crisis, 93% of these are female. On average, every year, 12,000 men report their rapes. 83,000 women report rapes. Although it's hard to get the official figure, worldwide, 200 million women are affected by female genital mutilation. For those of you who don't know what female genital mutilation is, it is when a young child is held down and forcibly had their genitals cut at or away from their body by an elder. Disgusting. And now last but not least, and most certainly not the end of the problem, on average 2 women a week are killed by their partners in domestic violence situations. Now, what's being done on International Women's Day to help all these fucking horrible problems worldwide? You might have seen the hashtag #MeToo movement crop up recently on social media. What's that about? The hashtag #MeToo movement was women coming together to talk about their experience with sexual assault. Some people are not ready to come forward and talk about theirs, so please don't assume that if they haven't said anything that they haven't had an experience with it, but I think you'll find that most women you know have. Now, stemming from the #MeToo movement is the hashtag #TimesUp movement. This is a foundation formed in Hollywood. It has many purposes, such as raising awareness of sexual abuse in all walks of life, but I think my favourite thing they do is raise money for women who need to prosecute their abusers, but they're on a low income and they can't afford it. So far, they've raised $20 million towards this, and it's going to keep going. Another movement I saw recently stemming from this was the hashtag #AskMoreOfHim movement. This is men's response to this absolute epidemic and I think it's fucking great. Guys, you can hang around and say that you would never do it and you'd never be friends with someone, but if you don't actively denounce this disgusting behaviour, I'm afraid you are only part of the problem. Now, after that wonderfully light-hearted conversation, let's get back to celebrating all the amazing women that we know in our lives. Girls, you are absolutely smashing it. Keep going. Don't be disheartened. Make sure you support all the females in your life. Support your female co-workers. Support your local girl gang. If you have a female-run or led company or anything like that, make sure you support them. Films that are directed by females, anything like that, make sure we make a difference. Otherwise, this horrible stuff will continue. We have to realise that in the UK, although we are less privileged than our male counterparts, there are women across the world who are even less so. Please, women, we have to stick together. Men, if you want to be an ally, get clued up. Understand what these women go through, and then actively help us. You have to denounce this behaviour. Girls, keep fucking going. Let's do this. Happy International Women's Day.